Okay.
Here we go. We're recording it. Yes.
Okay. After last time, I thought, oh, I don't know if I want this recorded, but I watched it back last night, and it was super useful. So
Was it?
yeah,
Excellent.
because, and I actually wish I'd watched it a few days after, as opposed to the night before our next session. So
Well, next time, it's every time it's a learning
it
curve.
was super useful because it reminded me what we talked about, and yeah.
Brilliant. Okay. Super. Okay. So let's do a little. You ready?
Yep.
Excellent. Here we go.
So, if you're ready, just close down your eyes. I'm going to do the same. And you might want to put a hand on your chest, on your heart space. And just noticing your breathing. It comes in, and it comes out. Start to lengthen the in-breath, slowing your breathing down and taking the breath all the way down to your belly. And then all the way in, and then all the way out. Just keep doing that at your own rhythm. Really focusing on bringing the breath all the way down to the belly, filling the belly lighter, and breathing out and releasing. As you do that, you're signaling to your brain and your body that you are safe. There's nowhere else for you to be right now. You can just concentrate on this time we have together. With each breath in, just breathing in love. And with each breath out, letting go of anything that's no longer serving you. Breathing in that love. Breathing out anything you want to release. Keep doing that. Enjoying that connection with your breath. Breath is so powerful, allowing you to connect in with your body, you to create that safety within your body. So important. With each breath in, I just want you to visualize a golden ball of light in your chest, in your heart. With each breath in, that glows a little bit brighter. And with each breath out, it grows a little bit bigger. Breathing in, glowing brighter. Breathing out, growing bigger. This golden ball of light is your energy, is your soul. Existed before this physical body and it will exist. With each breath in, it breathes love into your soul. Your soul recognizes that connection that you're making. And each breath out, it grows stronger. Connection between you and who you really are. You can do this anytime you want to strengthen your connection to the essence of you. And do one last breath in and out. So breathing in that love, taking it all the way down into your belly, filling it up and up. And then out. Enjoy that sense of release. And just when you're ready, open your eyes and coming back into the here and now.
That was nice.
Good. Yeah, it is, isn't it?
It's very nice. no interruptions. It's good.
Good. So, how is it going?
So, that's good. I mean, obviously I had a busy, but Tuesday was my first day of trying to do some art. And I did manage to do some, and I've prepped some pieces of paper for today. I was saying to Alex that I want to try and get this into the habit of a Tuesday and a Thursday is the days that I do. It's the days that I'm least busy, and I'm even not going to organise anything on those days so
Yeah.
that I can focus on it. So it becomes a habit. So that these are the days. But I
Yeah.
was looking back at the video last night, and like I said, I'm going to do it. I'm going to look at the recording 2 or 3 days after, not the night before, just to remind me if we had sort of set any things that I needed to try and do, or
Yeah.
and like I said, I didn't think I wanted to have the recording, but actually having watched it back, it's brilliant because it's a visual reminder of what we chatted about. And I felt nice watching it back. It was really strange. I felt calm. It was like, and I had a nice cup of tea, and it was like, I don't know. I've had mentors before, but this is kind of like it's much more gentle, and it's where I need to be right now. Kind of
And you've
just
also got that nice, little breath work session from
yes, and it's a nice. I enjoyed watching it back as well. I didn't think I would because I don't really like looking at myself, but it was nice to remind myself what we talked about. So I definitely think that's good. And I felt a little bit emotional watching it back, which was kind of weird. Because I was opening up to somebody. I mean, I know you know me, but you know, and I was thinking the reason we got together was through COVID, wasn't it? It was that none of that. We probably would never have done it for so long or been part of Ali's group and all the rest of it. So actually something positive has come out of that horrible time for me. And that kind of, it reminded me of that, which I think that's what I want to hold on to, not the negative stuff. So,
Yeah.
So that was good. And I did like watching it back. I did feel a bit emotional. I think you're really kind. And I think that's kind of what I need right now. And I don't need somebody bashing me with lots of lists of things that I need to do. I mean, I need to do that as well, but not, I don't, the business side of things, I think needs to come a bit later. I think I just need to focus on just trying to get into a creative flow and try and get my head in the right place.
Yeah. Yeah.
To enable me to do that. So I did write, I sent you the affirmations. I do read them every morning. I read them out loud. That's
brilliant.
Quite nice. Good way to start the day. I haven't done any meditations or anything, but I might start including that. I'll see how I get on.
I would say keep it so that it's attainable.
It's not a chore.
Yeah, and it's not too so maybe next week add something else, or the week after,
Yeah.
I would say just build on gradually because then you're more likely to keep it up.
Do it. Mm-hmm.
It's like when you do New Year's resolutions, if you have too many grand ideas, they're just unattainable. You set yourself up to fail. So I'd as long as you're doing something, then get used to doing that and building that into your routine, and then add the next thing in.
Not have too many things that overwhelm me. So I think the focus on just trying to be creative. I mean, Tuesday, it took me a bit of time to get into it, but when I got into it, I just lose myself, Becky. But I'm still trying to find my style, and I think I'm too worried that I don't have a style.
But that will come. Actually, that is just practice.
Yeah, I just need to keep doing stuff.
Don't worry about finding your style. It will happen. That's something that happens with practice. So it's not something that you have to kind of think, oh, today I'm going to work on my style.
Yeah.
Just do it.
And I'm trying I'm trying not to look at other people's work.
I
just go with what feels right for me at the time.
Brilliant.
Because it's less shackling, I think. If you're too busy looking at trying to be somebody else, then you end up I get really tight, and what I want to do is get really loose with
Yeah.
it.
So try try doing different things, because I suppose the way you're going to find your style is by try doing different things. So do push yourself, do those, drawings where you're not looking at the paper,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
all those sort of creative exercise. Go outside, put your painting clothes on, like you're really decorating clothes, get a big piece of paper and just stand there and splash paint over it.
yeah, yeah, and just try and loosen up a bit.
Yeah, do all of those. So yeah,
Exercises, some kind of.
yeah. Do exercises like that. Get leaves and sticks and draw with those,
Yeah.
rather than okay, yeah. So rather than trying to create a piece of art, so
I think that's what the problem is. I think I have this bit of
yeah,
paper in front of me, and I think I need to produce a complete thing. But what I've started doing, which is that I'll start and then I'll go back to it a couple of days later, and that's and I'm quite into layering, so
yeah.
it's
That sounds really nice. Yeah. So I would say, because I know I said last time, think about, getting some work on some paper that you could maybe sell at some point. So I think maybe you're not quite there yet
oh
in the fact that you want to do some experimenting, it sounds
yes,
like.
yeah.
So
And I
yeah,
think working on more than one piece at a time as well, because I'm doing mini pieces
yeah.
now.
Maybe get some big pieces of paper. Get some um newsprint. Do you know what I mean by newsprint? It's like that quite thin,
Thin paper.
or just some big pieces of sugar paper, or something that isn't expensive,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
basically.
yeah,
So you
yeah,
feel like you can just throw the paint on it. Do some Jackson Pollock style stuff. Get some
yeah.
tissue paper and cut that up and make it into things.
Yeah, it just kind of try and loosen myself up so that I can. And also, I thought about doing like if I had a big sheet of paper, doing like little mini studies,
Yeah,
so that I can do different things all at once, like eight or something little. Uh,
brilliant. Sounds
so
good.
that's what I was going to try and do, and just play. I think that's kind of what I want to do,
Yeah,
and something will come hopefully from that. Um, yeah, but I'm feeling
yeah.
quite. I felt very calm because I'm in part of this group, Surface Pattern Design, and three girls, and they're all chasing art calls all the time and not getting chosen or getting chosen. And it's just, and I find it quite, I want to tell them that, don't. Because I feel like, and I got sucked into it as well, that applying for these things with the idea that you're somehow going to be licensed, and they don't give you any money. They only give you money if they sell, your designs. So you do all this work for them to make their website look pretty and full, and you only get a commission if there's no upfront fee, and I don't think that's proper license. To me, that's not.
No, they should pay you per design. I mean, it's not a huge amount of money. It's maybe like £300.
Yeah, but they don't even do that. They get everybody to enter, and I've kind of seen the light, and I just think this is a con. This is them getting all this work for nothing, and there's no risk for them, and they're not investing in the designers.
Yeah.
I want to get away from that, and sometimes I have that noise in my ear. But Tuesday, I was just sitting playing, and it was nice, and I thought this is what I want to do. I want to just be in my own lane, as it were.
Yeah.
That makes
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
not follow
absolutely.
everybody else.
I mean, that is the key. When it's like, when you feel it and you think, yes, this is what I'm meant to be doing. Follow that feeling.
It feels right to be doing that, and just to have more control over what I'm doing and not be at the mercy of other people. And
Yeah.
if people are interested, they'll come to me. That's kind of how I want to.
Yeah. Lovely.
Yes, but I'm wondering what to do about because my social media is dead at the minute, and I'm wondering, should I be attempting to try and upload something
I think
occasionally?
I'd
No.
just leave it for now.
Okay.
Unless you fancy.
Uh-huh.
If you
Okay.
get the feeling and think, I really want to share this, go for it. But I think you need to just, for the moment, step back from all of that, making yourself do stuff that you don't really want to do.
Yes, because that would be something I'd be forcing myself to do.
Yeah, I think
I- I've been
really,
taking little videos of what I was doing on Tuesday, and I will use them at some point.
if you can do that so that at some point you've got then a stock of content, I
Yes,
think that's
and
amazing.
I'm putting it in a separate folder on my phone just so that that's the stuff that I'm going to use at some point. Uh,
Yeah,
yeah. So
yeah.
yeah, so that's where I'm at the minute.
Oh,
Uh,
that's brilliant. I love it. I feel like you feel much more you've decided where you want to go. It feels much more.
yeah, I feel it's more aligned with what I want to do, and I'm not looking around so much. Um, yeah, I even got in contact. You know the lady Kelly Ventura, the one that I really like, and she actually replied to me, which is really nice, asking her how she does her repeats. I'm just curious if she does them herself, and she does on Photoshop. So that was quite. So she turns her art into, and I'd like to get to that point at some point. You know.
Yeah, yeah. That's good. That's good. I think it's always I work a bit like that. So I know what I'm doing now, and then I have an idea of where I want to go, and I start doing little bits of research and just sort of building up the information
Yeah.
that for future. So I know I'm not there yet, but that's sort of at the moment
Yeah,
that's
at the
where
back of my mind, that's where I want to
yeah.
go.
I
So
think that's
that's
good.
kind of what I'm doing. I'm just focusing on trying to create stuff and self care.
Self-care. That's really good. Yes, because I thought I would something that came up for me is learning to enjoy life,
Hmm. Hmm.
which might seem a bit odd,
No, no, it doesn't seem odd at all.
but since Christmas, things for me have been sort of slotting into place, and especially since Easter. And sometimes I think I, I'm doing what I want. I want what I've always wanted. Why am I not feeling happy?
Yeah, yeah,
And so uh, I've really been thinking about. Partly it's because I'm getting used to it because it's so new. So, for example, for me, only going to London 1 day a week. I'm still working 3 days a week, but just going to 1 day a week.
yeah.
And it takes a little while for me to kind of get used to it.
Mhm, mhm.
I think, oh, okay.
This
And
is my
then,
new life.
yeah. And then I guess it's a gratitude thing, but really thinking, oh, okay, like this is really good. And this is what I wanted, and it is good, it is right, because it's not what so you can think, oh, actually, no, I don't like this. I'm not gonna. If
Yeah,
you can go for something and think this is what I want, and then you get there and you think, oh no, I don't
I don't
actually.
want it at all. Yeah, I've done that. I've done that.
So then, for me, I found it's taken a little while for me it to sort of
Settle.
settle
Mhm.
and become normal, and then so that's for the first stage, and then the next stage is almost like manually going, oh yes, I can be happy, I can enjoy, but
Giving myself permission
yeah, kind of just
to do the things I want to do and not be.
taking note and going, oh yeah, I guess and then really, yeah, so noticing, yeah, and yeah, kind of learning how to
Enjoy
enjoy
the here
it.
and now. Because
Yeah,
I am, other than being disappointed as where I am with the business, um, I'm in a good place at the minute. Family life is stable and everything like that, and so but it's like I was struggling to enjoy.
yeah, and even simple things like today I get to, I don't have to get up till 8 o'clock or whatever time it is. Like really little things. Oh, I get to go and have a cup of tea in the garden because
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah, yeah,
not
yeah,
at work. I can go and have my lunch in the garden because I'm not in London, and really noticing the little things. that make up our day, don't they?
Exactly. And because I found on Tuesday when I was doing, I was there for a few hours, and afterwards I felt so happy, and I thought, this is what I just need to do this, for now, and then see where it goes, and
Brilliant.
stop fighting what I really want to do,
Yeah.
and sort of like you say, noticing the little things, and that was small, but it was my time just to do what I wanted, and I did exactly what I wanted, and it was,
I don't think it's small. I think it's quite big, actually.
yeah, it's because if you're not happy, you can't create, can you? It's
No, and this is about really, I think, it's about you creating your life how you want it to be, isn't it?
yes, and
That,
making, and even the things like choosing, I know it sounds quite rigid, choosing a Tuesday and a Thursday. I just know that those are 2 days in the week that I have space,
yeah.
and I want it to be a habit, almost like a job, like this is what I do on those days, and so I don't arrange. So it frees up at
Yeah.
least 2 days in the week just for me.
Well, it's prioritizing, actually. You're
Yeah,
prioritizing your work for Tuesdays and Thursdays, and family and the rest of life can happen the other 5 days of
great.
the week.
Yeah, because I do. My girls, even though they've left home, Becky, they are quite demanding, and as partly my fault. I have allowed them to be demanding. So they're still constantly on the phone asking for advice, and it's and I get dragged into their lives, and it's,
Yeah.
whereas a Tuesday, Thursday is just mine, and I can
Yeah,
just,
well, maybe you can start to, they are grown up, aren't they? And you can start to, you can let them know Tuesdays and Thursdays, they're my art
busy,
days. I'm
don't
going to
bank on.
generally, just so you know, generally I might not be available till the evening, or
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can start saying things like this, and then you can start, not answering their calls straight away. And then if they do ring you, just maybe text them, is it an emergency? Can I ring you later?
yeah,
When,
yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
doing my art at the moment, or I'm out, and start ring fencing. This is the start of you
I
saying,
think so. I even thought about putting my phone on airplane mode or something just
yeah,
to stop messages coming in
brilliant. I think that's a really good idea.
while I'm doing it, so that I'm not, because I mean, we never used to be so contactable, did we? I mean,
No,
we
absolutely.
survived without phones for many years, so
Well, exactly.
it interrupts you in the middle of
Yeah,
things.
yeah. No, I think that's a really good idea. If you can go and you can do that and turn off your emails and all of those things that ping at you,
Mhm.
and just do your art, yeah, because you're going to be working not on the computer, are you? So turn everything off.
Off and just focus.
Put some nice music on,
Yeah,
make
yeah.
some nice cup of
It was
tea.
almost like therapy actually on Tuesday. Afterwards I felt so good, and I thought, this
Yeah.
is what I need to be doing more of.
And I think the more you can build on that, and it's allowing, you're giving yourself permission to do what's right for you, and the happier it all builds up, and
Yeah,
the more and then at other times like Wednesday you can think, oh, I had such a lovely day yesterday. You can be
yeah, yeah.
really,
Mhm.
really think about it and how it made you feel, and so then you can start to carry that feeling into those other days,
So
and
that, yeah, so
so it
yeah,
all, all lifts you
builds.
and
Mhm.
builds you up, and
Definitely,
it,
definitely.
yeah,
So
that's
yeah, yeah,
that.
it just, I feel like, for the first time in a long time, I'm actually doing what I want to do, you know.
That's
It's good.
brilliant.
And hopefully it's something I'll create things out of it. And I mean, I know he's my husband, but I showed my husband a couple I'd been doing on Tuesday. And he said, honestly, he says, I think you could sell these. So
I know
he's,
your artwork is beautiful, Laura. I love all the stuff that you create.
it's very loose, kind of. That's kind of what I like. I've
Lovely.
been looking at that woman what was her name? What's her name? Anna somebody? Was it Anna?
Annabelle Burton or something, was it?
Ah, she's prolific, isn't she?
Yeah.
She just keeps churning them out.
She's got a lovely little business,
She has. She
very
has.
low tech. You
Yeah.
know, she's obviously built up a following of people who buy her stuff. She does it probably takes her half an hour to do one of those paintings. She
Yeah.
sticks it up.
£65.
Yeah, somebody buys it, she posts it off, and then
Yeah.
does another one.
It's pretty good. I mean, it would be fantastic to get to that point.
Yeah.
I don't think she even has a website or anything. I think she's just,
No, she just sells on Facebook. Doesn't
yeah.
have any, no, very low tech, you know, and I think at some point, if this is something you could do,
Yeah, yeah.
you know, so, but I think, you know, just like at the moment that, yeah, so, you know, that's where you could go if you wanted to.
Hmm.
And I think the way you can do that is by then sharing your process with people so they get invested in
Yes.
the
And
picture.
I will primarily do it on Instagram because that's where I get the most traction. But I still have a vision in my mind, like 6 months, a year down the line as to where I want to go. It's there, it's in the back of my head. But right now I'm just trying to get myself into the mindset where I can get going with creating.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
without any art, I can't really.
No, and I think, I mean, you've changed, like since last time we had, since 2 weeks ago, I mean, you're already so much more confident than
Yeah,
you were then. You know,
yeah. I feel like because I look because I mean I think I'm too busy thinking my stuff isn't good, but and I look at stuff that other people put out all the time, and I think, well, that's not amazing, but they're still doing it, and it's so subjective anyway, isn't it?
yeah. I
It's
mean, I think art, there's always there's an audience for everything, you know. I always just think about Emma Bridgewater's polka dots because I
I
just
don't know,
think,
it's not even
you
a design.
she can make
But
millions out of multicolored polka dots, then
yeah,
you know, I think we've all got a chance. So I and your
that's true.
stuff is lovely, Laura. So I think, you know, once you building up your
It's the confidence to let myself go with it, and
yeah,
like on Instagram, I might have posted a couple of things in stories. It took me ages to actually post a video on my grid because that was more permanent or more visible. I don't know, and it's just that fear, and I don't know why I'm bothering about fear.
so you
It's
just need to forget about everybody else.
mm, yeah,
It
definitely.
does not matter. It is completely, you know, it really doesn't matter what people think.
I'm going to set myself a little goal though, just so that definitely by the beginning of September, I want to, and maybe even before, but definitely by the beginning, I want to start posting videos of what I've been doing
Okay.
and just kind of make out that I've been off for the summer or something.
So
Just,
what you could do is you can then kind of start with like at the beginning so that you're a bit ahead of yourself.
yes, so I'll have some content.
Yeah,
So
and you have a breathing space if you've
yes,
got friends coming to stay and you can't make any videos or take
yeah,
any pictures. So that you take that pressure off because you've already got 6 or 8 weeks worth of
of
content.
content. Yeah, and I thought I would um, just see what sort of response I get from that, and try and post maybe once a week or
Yeah.
something that I've done, but also maybe include other things that like I go out for walks and stuff like that, and just I
I
think
think
that
that's
might be nice to
nice.
kind of mix it up a bit as well, kind of.
Yeah, some nice naturey pictures that you know, I went for this lovely walk. Look at this
Yeah, inspire me.
view. So your inspiration and
Yeah, I just thought if I have a little kind of like by the beginning of September, if not before,
yeah.
I start to kind of put some stuff.
So you could have your content could be your inspiration. So that can be anything that inspires you, nature, or I don't know if you make any kind of mood boards or collages or anything like that. You can also have a nice picture of your studio. It could be like paints and pens and you know that's
Yeah,
really
it's quite
nice.
simple stuff, but people like to see that. So it's
Yeah. So you could make a I don't know or a list if you want if you're a list person of you know the different things that you could do a little video of a bit of your painting some pictures couple
So
of
I know what I'm going to put out. So
yeah.
yeah, just to try and get going with it, because otherwise I have, if I don't sort of put myself out a little bit, I will
Okay.
just not do anything. I'll just
I
stand.
don't believe that though. I think you will, Laura. I think you will
Yeah.
do stuff.
Okay.
But I,
Okay.
because the transformation in 2 weeks
Mm.
is noticeable.
Really?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like you've got, I feel a calmness coming over, came over me after, because I was so, I thought, am I allowed to do this? You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
why am I changing? I also had a little bit of a fear, Becky, that I thought, am I just changing direction because something isn't working? Or am I changing direction because that's the right direction for me? And you know what? Am I running away? That's what I was thinking.
right.
Before our first meeting, I did think, am I just running away because this isn't working? And rather than persist, um, I should try something new. Or so I was a bit confused. But after I had that first meeting with you, I felt a bit more clarity. Kind
Yeah,
of
brilliant.
like I thought, no, I'm doing this because this is what I want to do. And yes, okay, maybe it's come about because what I was trying to do before wasn't working, but that's okay. I'm allowed to do this. And so you've given me that kind of
Yeah.
confidence to, I'm allowed to change. I'm allowed to go in a different direction. I don't have to say stuck, because that's how I
No,
felt.
no,
I
no.
felt very
It
stuck.
feels like it's the right thing for you to do from where I'm sitting.
Yeah, yeah,
And it's about following that feeling that you get when you think, yeah, this is it. And doing more of that is how you build up your confidence.
yeah. I
If
just know how it makes me feel. Once I've had a few hours of pottering around painting, I feel like I've had a massage or something. it's, it's kind of strange. And
yeah,
nothing else makes me feel like that, you know.
brilliant. Well, that's amazing. So just do more of it.
Just lock myself in my room and
Because then that's how I build up my confidence by doing
more of what you enjoy.
yeah. And so I don't want to take up too much of this time, but about my weekend, it was like, oh my gosh, this is quite a lot. Can I do it? It's quite scary.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I absolutely loved it. And I could feel my confidence like Monday, Tuesday,
Mhm.
days.
I can see it. Yeah, I saw it in the video that you posted. You're glowing, and
So every time I do something
it's uncomfortable.
that's uncomfortable that I've not done, but I can know here that that's right for
That's for
me.
you. So you
Then I
found your
do
thing.
it and I'm get even more confident. That's how I've built my confidence up.
So this is what I need to do. I need to do more of the stuff that makes me feel good.
Yeah.
And yeah, okay.
And then you can carry more of the stuff that maybe the social media stuff because actually it then starts to slot into place.
Yeah, and it feels not so hard work, you know.
Yeah, because you're,
And maybe I will want to share.
mm,
Once I've got some stuff together, I will feel more confident to
yeah,
share.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I've made it. So we'll make a note. So the beginning of September, you want to start posting on social media. So let's see. That's quite. You've got about 4 weeks or something.
4 weeks to get sort of a bit more stuff together.
Yeah, and I think really try and play with your art. Do some
Loosen up.
do things that you haven't done before. Use charcoal, go and splash a load of paint around in the garden or somewhere else, someone
Yeah.
else's garden if you don't want it on your grass.
I'll get Murphy involved.
Yeah, I
He'll
mean,
want to join in. He's like my little friend. He's very nosy, but
yeah,
he's a big part of my life now. So it's kind of dog
yeah,
walking and everything. And I want to put, because I think I've told you, but I do live in a nice part of the world, and I need to do
yeah.
that as well, I think.
Really explore that in your art and get some, big pieces of cheap paper that you can just, get Murphy to walk over it with his muddy paw prints and then do really kind of random things.
Thanks. Yeah, I think so. And just have fun with it.
Yeah. Yeah, use colours that you'd never think would go together and go, yeah, no, they really don't go together, or go, oh, actually, I quite like. But don't be afraid to make mistakes.
I think that's exactly it. I am too frightened of failure that I don't do it. I don't do anything.
Yeah. So I think, it feels, for your homework this time, I think try and do a couple of pieces of art. When I say pieces, I use that term very loosely,
Yeah,
that are really nothing like you've ever done before.
okay. Right. Definitely. I'll write that down.
Yeah.
That might be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it can be, this is, I'm thinking about my art foundation course when they were really really way out. God, I'd never associated with the very interesting people, should we say, very
interesting people. I like that.
and lots of young kids as well. Didn't go till I was 30 doing my art foundation course. Most people there were like 17, 18, just left school and got an alternative view of life, or make a picture out of leaves, or do something really random.
Yeah, well,
Mushroom
definitely.
soup. Make a picture with your mushrooms. I don't know.
Mushroom soup. I've got loads of art material, so yeah, that might be. Yeah, that's good. So I'll definitely do that. Along with other stuff as well, but
pictures.
yeah, I just want to kind of explore. That's kind
Brilliant. And then I think, then from like the mindset homework, I think really noticing when you're really enjoying it, and then even
writing it down, maybe like, I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, even if it's having a cup of tea, or taking Murphy for his walk, or having a nice cuddle with Murphy, or you had a lovely conversation with your daughter, or whatever it is. It doesn't have to be, art related.
Oh, just note it.
Just noticing the nice things in your life, because it's so easy not to notice them.
Yeah, too busy focusing on the negative stuff.
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah, okay. That sounds good. I'll just keep going where I'm going, and hopefully things will start to flow.
Yeah, well, they already are, aren't they?
Yeah.
One session, so that's brilliant. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done.
No, it's good. It just feels I'm being given permission to
Brilliant.
do what I want. So, yeah.
Have you got anything else you want to say or ask? Or...
I'm trying to think. The bit I noticed in the last thing, is it okay for me to just send you little messages? And I haven't done it yet, but I don't know if that's
please. Yeah, absolutely. You can message me anytime. Okay. Anytime you like, message me, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Oh, brilliant.
So do message me.
Yeah, I will. Haven't done it yet, but I just wanted to make sure that I'm not encroaching. And
no, absolutely not. No, I would love to hear from you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, let me know.
Thank you very much, Becky.
Oh, you're so welcome, Laura.
Yeah. So in 2 weeks' time, I'll maybe have something else to say.
We'll see how it's getting on. Brilliant. Oh, well, enjoy. Are you going to do some art now? Yeah,
I'm going to have take Murphy for his walk, and then I'm going to go and do some art. I've blocked off today, so that's
brilliant. Well, have a lovely afternoon.
Thank you. And I'll see you next time.
Brilliant. Yeah, and do message me.
Is that 2 weeks' time from today?
Yeah. So not next week, which is the 14th. So it will be the 21st. Shall we say 10:30? And if we need to change it, just let me know.
21st is good. 10:30 is good as well.
And if you need to change it, let me know. We can do that.
I will do. Thank you very much. Yeah, and you have a good week as well.
Thanks, Laura.
Speak to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.